Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sunjoku Jr. We're back at it tonight. We're going to be starting a mono-colored series. We're going to start with Mono Black tonight. Mono Black Attack. We're going to run it through some games. These are my own personal takes on these decks. See if you guys want to give it a shot building them. They're pretty fun. This is Mono Black, so we got a lot of removal in here. We're going to be coming after their creatures. It moves pretty quick on occasion thanks to the Regisaur, but at the same time we want to hit the back end of this deck so we can get into the Bolas's Citadel and get into the Haunt of the High Tower and command that horde. We're going to jump right into some games tonight. We're not going to get into a real big deck tech because Mono Black is what it is. Let's jump in and see what we got. Alright. Got the cast down, got the Dreadhorde Invasion, we got two of those. This actually stacks real nicely together. Then we got the Legion's End, so we'll have some creatures out. We got the removal that we need. We're playing first. He hit the swamp out and pass turn. I might be playing the vampire deck. I'm going to go ahead and get the Dreadhorde out now. We'll save the Legion's End and the cast down just to see if we can double up on any of these creatures. This still might be mono white. Nope, there it is. Let's see what vampire they got. Go ahead and get our blocker out there. Play another swamp. Go ahead and use the cast down, take out the lieutenant. Drop that back to a 2-1. Get out the knight. See if he wants to trade this. This will be a 2-2 going into our next turn. Gets his token. He sends in the 2-1. We'll definitely make that trade. We're going to get that token right back. Play another evasion. He could end up being a little bit troublesome. Plus, I'd really like to see what he has in his hand. Can't really swing into this. We're just going to skip the attacks. Not worth the double block. We'll go ahead and definitely take that again. We're getting picked away, but we should be okay. Get our 3-3. Put Sorin out. We can pick off these tokens with that Legion's End. We can go ahead and put a little board out there. Let him know that we mean business.
Welcome to the family.
Got 3 to his 5. He's going to end up taking Sorin, but we're going to hold back our attacks here. Take the high tower.
You lost what little trust I had.
He healed everybody back. That helps us out. I think, should we play the Legion's End and take the tokens, or should we play the Legion's End and take out the token producer? Let's do that. We're at 9, so we can chump block these guys and only take a few each turn. Or no, he's a 3. Alright, so we gotta take these guys. Let's knock them off the board. No reason to swing in with that 5. He'll definitely let it through. He's not going to chump block it. We can't pump the Legion right now, so no attacks. Pass it back to him. He's going to get in for 2 through the air. Get his token. Finally got our 4th land. He might have our number here. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coming through. We can stop 2. We don't have the removal that we need. Let's wish him a good game and move on to the next. A real good start. We were holding 2 game changers right there. There just wasn't much we could do about it, only holding 4 mana. And just now getting our 4th. This deck played really good against mono red earlier. Let's jump right into another. I think this mono colored series should be pretty cool. Pretty excited about mono green and mono red. This mono black, I run a lot of black cards on my usual deck, so I wasn't too excited about it, but it should play fairly well. It has a lot of power to it. It's just not as fast as I think some of these other decks are going to end up being. This time we're starting off with all the land in the world. Got our removals, got our creature. So we'll keep this. Hopefully we don't draw a land right off the bat. Got onto the Dire Fleet. That's another kill spell for us. Let's see what color they drop here. If it's red, we're probably going to get shocked. This could be a mono white deck. It's got the pacifism. Play out another swamp. There's the other color. Plays a creature, we're glad to see that. Hopefully we're not getting into some kind of control deck here. We'll definitely go ahead and put the Sorin out here just to give this the bump.
You are fortunate I
get the Legions online early. Make a big difference. Having one pacified hurts, but we can still make some moves here. Plus the plus will leave him open to take a little damage. Get our 2 life. It's just a 2/1 flyer. He might have some pump spells for this. Don't think we're in a counter matchup, so I'm very happy to see that. I'm sure there's a few in there. But it's not like some of those other decks we've been seeing where it's just counter after counter. This one seems pretty creature heavy. He gets his life. Might be blue-white flyers.
Watch your temper!
We'll get the 4th out there. These are both 3 and 4 drops, so the Legion's End not going to help us. This doesn't have reach, so it's not going to help us. We do have the cast down, so we'll take the bigger of the 2. Go ahead and give the pump again.
Our fiends thirst for life.
Probably flash in the Poisoner at the end of his turn. Just so we don't have to waste it with the Summoning Sickness. Try to keep pushing damage through. Definitely coming for 2 at Sorin. There's the Bird Wizard. This is definitely blue-white flyers. There's the hawk. Kind of a toss-up who we're going to take with the Legion's End here. Make his attack. We'll flash this in now, even though we can't stop it to have it on the board.
That will cost you dearly.
Okay. Let's really hope we get this. So we have Massacre Girl on the board. I did not understand this card for the longest time. And it's going to end up killing some of my stuff. But it's going to end up wiping her entire board. This is one of the coolest cards I have seen in such a long time. I am so glad I started playing with this. If you have not screwed around with this card, you need to put it in a deck and run it. It is so much fun. We're going to put the knight here.
I bestow a mighty curse.
We're going to drop Massacre Girl and ruin this dude's whole day. It's going to kill the hawk. Keep dealing its damage. There it is. Just keeps giving everything -1/-1 until she's left alone on the board. That card is so stupid. I thought we were going to be able to pump up our knight enough to keep him alive, and that would have just locked this game up for us. She might have just locked this game up for us. Let's see what play they have. The Wanderer is a good
There are
planeswalker.
two
I do like
kinds
that
of
planeswalker.
mages. The time to see you later.
We're going to keep this swamp in our hand for right now. Go ahead and give him the lift. We're going to let this stick for a turn, just to see what else he gets into. By some chance he drops a second one and we can take them both. We'll definitely do that.
Curse your bloodline.
Got the invasion. We'll drop that out. This should add up for us pretty quick. We're going to go ahead and take this flyer out of the game. I'm going to end up taking one to the face here. We'll start giving them some life back. Get our blocker. It's a -2. So we got to deal some damage to this. And the turn. Not too worried about her board right now. Still won't be able to take care of this unless we can get a 2 toughness creature out there. We'll have him next turn. Alright. So it'll hit 1, it'll hit 2, it'll hit 3. We'll get Sorin back. We'll be able to play the Legion. Alright. Got Sorin. Play the Legion. Use the plus.
Our fiends thirst for life.
He's gonna kill this Massacre Girl with his Planeswalker. What we knew that was
My
gonna happen.
bye-bye now.
A lot of that was just getting Sorin back and having a vampire on the board right there. Taps us down, but we get our invasion token. For as long as you Alright. So it's almost worth it here. I'm going to sack this.
What is one life to save many?
How in the world did that not work? I am not sure what happened there. We should have dealt 3 damage right there. That might have been a glitch in the game. See if we can recover from that. Shouldn't have mattered that he was tapped down. Should have went
Watch
through.
your temper!
Got the Dread Presence. We'll drop that out. I'll use this just to draw the card here. Got the cast down. Play the cast down out. He can't take our creatures anymore. There he goes. I had a feeling. I'm not sure what happened with that first Sorin play. Like, screen kind of glitched, and then he just kind of got sent to the graveyard. That should have got him off the field last turn. It still played really well that time. Showed more the mid-range strength of this deck. Let's jump into one more, see if we can go 2 for 1 tonight. We got the cast down, we got the register, we got Sorin, and we got the Citadel. We'll probably definitely go Sorin before the register, unless there's just something that we have to handle. The Citadel might end up getting tossed out of our hand. Let's see how this plays out. If we're playing something truly aggro, we're going to drop this register, even though we're going to end up discarding our hand because of it. Might be playing a Field of the Dead deck. If that's the case, we got to move pretty quick. Get the Knight out there. Has his elf, has another tap land, gets a scry. As weird as this sounds, sometimes taking their elves and mana dorks right off the bat can completely screw these decks. So never ever underestimate that. We're going to cast down this elf. Just on the slate, if he was counting on playing something with that next turn, we just took it and we're getting in for a little bit of damage. Pass it back. Plays the Druid. It's a tough one here. Well, yeah, I was trying to decide if we were going to push in and take the damage there. I think he knew that he was kind of... I think once he realized we were mono black, he was outclassed right there, that we were just going to be moving way too fast. And taking that mana dork, that's what killed his game. I guarantee it. So if you got a cast down in your hand, they have out one of their mana dorks, tag it. Tag it right away. Because sometimes they'll keep a land with one hand and a mana dork. And if you take that from them and they don't top deck a land, it's over. Just like that. The game still seems to be acting pretty weird. Let's see if this loads back in. Not sure if they're getting ready to do an update or something. It's the second time today that it's just kind of blacked out on me like this. See if I can pull it up over here. Just hoping to go through and maybe pack a pack or two, crack a pack open. Yeah, so I can't tell if we're coming back, guys, but hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we'll be doing mono green tomorrow night. We might throw mono red out there, just seeing how it goes. Either way, it should be a good time. We're going to run through all the colors. We're going to do a colorless deck. That one should be pretty janky, but it might be a good time. It'll have a lot of artifacts in it. It'll have a decent amount of creatures in it, too. I feel like these decks, you have to move pretty quick with them if you're going to have a shot at it, but 2 for 1. Not complaining about that. Tune in tomorrow night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys soon. I do appreciate it. And have a good night.